Do you want to know why an AI tech guy is talking in front of hundreds of travel agents? It's because he's married to one of you. So I have Shelby, a travel agency owner with over 20 agents on her team, and every single one of them was drowning in the same stuff you all deal with. Juggling ChatGPT for writing, Canva for graphics, MailChimp for emails, Hootsuite for social, a separate Seek Armor calendar, a separate booking tool, 15 plus subscriptions, and none of them talk to each other.
He'll soon demo his new software, TravelFund.ai.
His name is Joel. He started programming Atari games in the 80s, building computers in the 90s, and upgrading banks and retail stores in the 2000s.
He's spent over 20 years in enterprise technology, software development, IT program management, AI, and cloud infrastructure. He's led engineering teams across 3 continents and managed projects for companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and Salesforce. Shelby looked at Joel one night and basically said, "You build software for billion-dollar companies. Why can't you build something that actually helps us?" So he did. He took everything he knows about AI, infrastructure, putting together AI development teams, and he focused directly at the travel industry. Not from a textbook, from 20 plus years experience and 20 plus agents telling him every day what's broken. The result is TravelFund.ai, the first AI-powered operating system built for travel agents by travel agents. Over 90 travel apps, full email, CRM, calendar, booking, and more. One platform, one login, one subscription.
Well, all right, let's get into this. TravelFund.ai is an all-in-one AI-first travel agency platform. All right, now this is not your CRM that has just recently bolted on AI. This is built from the ground up to be AI first with all the tools that you normally use on a day-to-day built in. So why is this different? Well, first of all, the learning curve is not steep because it has this common, familiar look and feel. At this point, everyone's been using chatbots or ChatGPT for years now. So when you log in, this is your new chat environment, and of course, you can text your AI. You can generate images, generate videos, search the web, generate audio for voicemail, jingles, and stuff like that. And so this is the familiar user interface that everyone's used to, and with all the added functionalities here on the left-hand side. So now let's go into the CRM, right? So your contacts. This easily connects to the TravelJoy, your Travelify, your Turn, Client Base, all the CRMs, or automatically connects to your Google Contacts, your Outlook contacts. Even uploading an Excel is easy. And there's a contacts management section. These email tools, great, easy to use. You can import your leads, of course, but validate their valid leads, clean your list, deduplicate your list, and verify that they're actual email addresses worth sending. So those are all features or other apps that you would have. And again, all in one means you don't have 20 different apps to log into. You don't have to remember 20 different passwords. You just log into the one tool and you can work all week. So what else is great? Now let's talk about clients. So you have your clients in your contacts list in your CRM, and we can manage your pipeline here. And your pipeline is like your in HubSpot or Salesforce, they use a pipeline like this to show and track where your leads and where your clients are. Well, with AI first, the AI will assist you with reminders of where your clients are at. Again, you have cold leads. You've emailed them. They haven't emailed you back, right? When they email a reply, they become a warm lead. If they fill out a client intake form, they're automatically added to your CRM, again, all in one, so you don't have to copy paste contact information. They're automatically added to your CRM as a contact, but now they're tagged as a hot lead. Also, when a client books a conference call with you, right, a follow-up call, schedules a booking with you, then they are tagged as being a call booked. Now you should follow up with them to discuss the trip. Maybe they're deposited. If they're deposited, final payment. When is final payment due? This is an important phase for stage for travel agency operation because you don't want to miss a final payment and be able to automatically email your clients and automatically get reminders from the system that you have a few people that are approaching final payment. That just another one of the time saving and stress reducing aspects of this. And then, of course, tracking who's already traveled before. So this goes back to importing your contacts, having your contacts in the CRM here, and it's totally isolated. Those are your contacts, your leads in your system. Now, calendars. We touched on somebody filling out either a client intake form and becoming in your CRM, but you also have scheduling links that you can send out. And you can create a new meeting link here easily just by creating a new meeting link. And let's say you want to use Google Meet or Teams or Zoom. It's integrated with Zoom. You don't need Zoom because if you have a Gmail or a Hotmail or Live account or Outlook account, then it already has video conferencing integrated. So let's say Google Meet, and you can create your meeting link like that. When you send a scheduling link to someone and they fill it out, they get to choose the time, the day and time that they want to have the call, and they're automatically added to your calendar, of course. So they're automatically added as a contact in your CRM and the calendar. Sorry. So going back to forms, client intake forms, etc. So this is how you would generate more leads. So the lead generation aspect of this, right? So if you're putting in your email signature or if you're messaging on Facebook, you want to send someone a client intake form. Maybe you have a client and you're on the phone and you want to get their passport information. Here's a good example. So passport info form. You just send them the link. When you send them the link, this is what they see on their phone. So they can fill out for you all their passport information. Of course, it's stored in the database, PCI compliant, so you don't get any transcription errors, right? Same thing with a payment notification. Lead capture form. Here's just another lead capture form. You can edit these. You can modify them. There's templates for forms. There's dozens of templates here for all types of different forms. But the forms that are active that you would want to use most are, your client intake, your lead capture, payment authorization, passport info, or a travel insurance waiver. Again, let's have a quick look at that. You see, you send somebody, you offer them travel insurance and they decline. You want to have them tagged as being declined in your system. So that's the forms aspect. We go back to the calendar and the calendar links. If you want to create a booking link just like this, you will have the opportunity to have a booking page. I'll show you what a booking page looks like. It's your username. It defaults to the different time slots that you would like somebody to book on your different apps. So maybe a Teams, maybe Google Meet, maybe Zoom. Some people like a free 15-minute, and some people charge for 30-minute calls. So you can integrate it that way. And once you have your booking links, right, you can send out individual booking links if you'd like. So I'm going to use by default the 15-minute conference call through Zoom, or I'm going to use the 30-minute through Google Meet. So I copy the link and I send this out to somebody through Facebook, and this is what they see. Book with Joel, all right? Tells you 30 minutes, and it's just like your Calendly. This is an alternative to Calendly, and again, one less app that you have to integrate with. And when someone fills out their information, they're automatically added as a contact in your CRM, and the calendar event gets created, and it has the Google Meet links in there automatically. So I don't know if I'm going to say automatically 100 more times. Maybe I will. So there's that. All right. Let's go down here and look at the profile section, which basically when you first log into travelfund.ai, you're going to go through an onboarding. The onboarding guided by the AI back office manager, Ava. She'll guide you through setting up your profile. Now, I'll show you what this is and why this is so important, because when you enter this information once, it carries through the rest of the application and through all your emails and chats and all your conversations and your social media content that you're generating will have all this information. That's a lot less copy pasting for you, to be honest. So let me show you what I mean. So here you can go here and you can manage your profile image. We have a handy dandy profile headshot generator app. I'll show you that in a few minutes too. The important steps here are the web and booking links that it generates. So you put your website in here, it goes to your booking page. What's your booking page? This is like your Calendly. I was explaining, it has the different calls, times that people can book with you. So that's why that's important. It generates this and checks that you have it in your profile. Your default booking link. So mine is the 15-minute. That's my default booking link. So when I put in my emails or in my messages, it's going to default to this free 15-minute booking that people can confirm and book with me. So the other one is the lead capture form. You have a automatic, you can manage your forms, and you have your default, which is the payment authorization form, or it can be your client intake. A lot of people put the client intake as their default, right? And then we have a bio link generator. That's another app. There's almost 100 apps that are specifically built for travel agents and travel agencies here. But this bio link, you see this all the time on Instagram. Click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio. What is that? It's one link that has a few other links on it. So it's one link that has your number, has your email, has your book now. Again, it goes to your booking link for payments or scheduling a call, has all your social media and a call to action. This is a short description of me. So this link you would easily put in all your different social media profiles, and it's generated here and maintained here. This is the bio link generator app. And again, it's grabbing all the information directly from your profile. So again, when your profile is set up, then it goes through and helps you because it's a lot less copy pasting throughout the application, throughout your day to day and your week to week. All your social media, of course, add your links in here once. Now, agency branding, everybody likes to be on brand. So quickly and easily, you can upload your company logo, or you can generate. We have a logo generating app as well. There's just so many apps. There's almost 100 of them. And then it detects the colors from your logo. Boom, boom, boom. These are the 3 colors that are now your branding, and it's set throughout the app. So when you're generating images, generating content for social, you can choose, you can click the box that says branding, and you can choose to add your profile image or your logo or your colors. So it's very handy that you set this up once and it carries through the application. And again, agency and professional details, so it'll know if you're credentialed with ITAN or CLIA, etc. Now, this is just cool too. It saves you time. Again, you do this once. This is your professional bio. It generates a bio based on all the information that you've just entered. And now, when you generate bios with AI, it knows exactly how many characters are the maximum for each one of the social media platforms, and it just automatically generated the correct verbiage with the correct number of characters so that you can copy and go update this and copy and update it in Instagram, update this in Facebook, update this in LinkedIn, and it's got the right amount of characters for your bio description. So let's go back to profile just to show how this information is all in one, easily interconnected with your chats and your emails. Uh, the affiliate links. This is great. This is handy. So many of us have Allianz travel insurance or any travel insurance. Virgin Voyages does an affiliate link right through FirstMates, and MedJet does as well. So you can just add an affiliate link here, right? Viking does it, Viator as well. And once you set your affiliate links in here, it'll remember that field name. So MedJet, now in my emails, when I type in MedJet, it can hyperlink to my affiliate link. So you set up your affiliate links once, and then in all your messages through social media or through email, your affiliate link will be hyperlinked, included automatically. So that's just another time-saving organizational thing here that's really great. And so this would load up your profile, which is then used in all the different emails and messages and content generation. Now, speaking of content generation, there's a lot of apps. So I showed a couple of apps. Let's go through here in the travel apps section. You can see I would probably, after the initial onboarding and going through the profile, I'd probably go to the social media makeover section. I have 10 apps in here specifically. One is the banner cover image generator. That's a mouthful. I showed you the bio descriptions generator. I showed you the bio link generator. But this is what the banner generator does, you can either use a seed image, a reference photo, or just type a quick description, randomize. I tried to build these apps so that they're easy, less typing, just click a few random and generate buttons. And here's what I was saying with branding options, right? You've always got these branding options when you're generating content now: watermark, frame, that's a frame around the image, add your logo, include your profile image, or use your colors, and then you generate. When it generates the banner, what's neat with this app is I render it in every size automatically for the different social media platforms. So, the Facebook cover size is already included here. The Facebook group cover is already included. Facebook event cover, Google My Business, you catch the drift. LinkedIn is a different size. They're all different sizes. It's all taken care of here in this one silly app. It's a great time saving app, I should say. Another cool travel app. Let me stay on point here for a second. When we're doing the social media makeover, this is creating your branding on all your different social media platforms, right? We have a logo generator, watermark generator, the headshot generator, headshot generator. Just another. You don't have to go to another app. So let's just take this photo of me and go professional. And I had the branding options. I just like to have a plain, just a professional, clean. Hopefully, puts me in a suit because I chose professional. I could have chose corporate. Probably put the tie on me. Um, and there you go. So I'm in a suit, but so same shirt. And again, you can save that as your headshot, and that's how that works. So under travel apps, those are the social media makeover apps. But there's a lot of research apps. There's lead generation, content generation, marketing. Uh, the lead generation. These are quick ways. So a lot of people don't have time to do social media marketing because it takes a lot of time to be creative and generate content. So with this, you got a been there generator, a bucket list generator, a meme generator, travel facts generator, uh, y- you know, it, quotes, famous travel quotes generator. Just to give you an idea, you just log in quickly. Been there generator is a map generating app, and you choose, like, I've been to most of the continents, or you want to do countries, and you start clicking off the countries you've been to. So now this is the image you can post, and it generates the captions for you as well. So it also generates the engaging story you post on social media. So, and again, you just action and share to Instagram, share to Facebook, just like that. A bucket list generator. You click on randomize, it picks a couple cities, boom, it generates a cool image that has three places and the fourth square is missing. What's your number four? What's fourth on your bucket list? And a few cool captions. So you can quickly generate an image and the content and the hashtags that go into the social media marketing uh, post so that you save a lot of time. All right. This one is a countdown clock generator. These are cool. When somebody books a trip, you put, their date, their deadline, and where they're going, and it generates a link. Here's what that looks like. So when you share this out, it's just a countdown clock going to Sandals in June in 5 days, 19 hours. I'll probably be there when you see this video. So that's what a countdown clock generator is. Here's a currency converter. It's really more about currency info. I thought of this when I was in Mexico because you want a quick way to do the currency exchange in your head. So you just pick a spot, generate the guide, and then you can share this out. You can share it to social media, or you could save it as a PDF or save it as a PowerPoint, etc. It just gives you the information on the currency in that country. So if somebody's going on a cruise, maybe 2-3 ports, you give them 2 or 3 of these slides. They have all the currency details they need. For pesos to dollars, drop the last zero, then cut it in half. That's an easy way to convert it. Whereas a currency converter, you need your calculator out. So here's the email signature creator. Generate from profile, randomize style. Like, it doesn't. That's 2 clicks. It doesn't get any easier than this. You just keep going. It just keeps randomly generating different styles. I like that. Save my signature. Voila. This will be in your email. Okay. Let's talk about email. Email. We have Inbox. Of course, it links with your Gmail, links with your Outlook, and email is email, right? But it'll track the responses from your clients, which is important because you'll see the interactions and it'll bump them up to being a warm lead or a hotter lead the more they interact with you because they have a lead score, which is based on interactions. But we reinvented email, and I'll show you what I mean. So when you click on a new email, it looks like you're in a chat, but you do have the email ability selected here by default. So let's draft an email. I'm going to use this. You can voice input or you can type. I prefer using voice. Let's draft a quick email for my friend Bob, who's going to Cancun. And this will generate an email draft for you and include the email signature. Now, if you don't want to include that email signature, it'll put a plain text one as well, because some people like just plain text messages because of their deliverability. But the nice feature about having this built in with AI is all these extra AI tools that are now part of email. So this Grammarly, fixed grammar is like Grammarly. Simplify the text. You can expand the text. It'll continue writing the story for you. You can quickly change it to being more friendly or urgent, right? You can add trip context. So when you're doing the itineraries and doing the trips, the trip planning, you can add the details into your email. Here's the affiliate links I was talking about. Let's say that was the word insurance and I clicked affiliate links. It would automatically link it back to your insurance, Allianz Insurance, for example. I like the less spammy option. Improve, this just makes it, goes from plain text, just makes it look a little better. So I'll show you what that does. Click improve. It just adds some formatting like, a header and paragraphs and bullet points, etc. It's just a nice way to clean up an email. The two options that I really like here is humanize and fact check, right? Humanize, when you click on humanize, it's going to take this text and it's going to give you a couple options on a slider. And so basically, do you want to be more professional or do you want to be more friendly or humorous? And then do you want to be passive, remove cliches, add cliches, click apply, and it changes the text for you. But another cool thing that I like is fact check. So let me go over here quickly and show you what the fact checker is with this one new chat. And then I'll click here. Give me some details about some itineraries that are available for tours in, let's say, St. Lucia, because I have an active young couple that would like to hike some mountains and do other activities. But list off what they can do for June 12th as activities in St. Lucia. Okay, so this is a standard chatbot. Now it's going to look through and it's going to get the activities. So one thing we know about chatbots and hallucinations is that they can search the web and find old, outdated information or just make stuff up. So the hallucinations, we can't afford as travel agents to have hallucinations. So we have the fact checker built in. So what that does is when you click fact check, now a separate process is going to audit everything that was just responded to, and it's going to take all the content and it'll tell you if it's true or not, or opinion or hyperbole, or this is verifiable on Wikipedia. This is verifiable on TripAdvisor. So it has all the hyperlinks that are live to make sure that what it said was true. So I just like that added feature. All right, like I said, there's over 100 apps. There's so much more to go over. I could spend hours just going over all the cool little social media posting, etc. But please, it's coming soon. We've got tons of features that we're building out, but it's really built by agents for agents. So get on the wait list and be part of the project, and that way we can use your feedback and build this out bigger, better, and stronger. But already, it's coming out soon, so get on the wait list.